Hey everybody, got another review for you. This is the Huiying Toys X6058 aircraft. I think I got a lot to talk about, so I'm just going to get right into it. This is the quad right here. Now, as you can see, I have the Iron Man canopy on it. Uh, this one actually came with two. It has the Spider-Man one, which is pretty lame in my opinion. The finger is just pointing. He doesn't have the pinky out. Looks like he has breasts, and this arm is really jacked up. But when I ordered it, um, it, it it said it just came with this canopy, but it actually came with both, and the Iron Man was already installed on it. So, uh, really glad for that because the Iron Man one actually looks cool, where this one looks pretty lame. But maybe I'll alter it if I break up the canopy on that one somehow. But anyway, it's been a lot of questions after I posted some initial flight footage of it. I had a lot of comments and questions about it. Um, this is the full camera version, and I know you can buy GearBest has some that are just the quad without the camera. This is actually the camera model, and the board that's inside here is the HYUFO R3, and I've heard that some people are having problems with I believe it's the R3 R the R3A board, and there's I guess a lot of people having problems with the range of the transmitter and the flight characteristics in general. So I can't tell you about that one. This is the one that I have, and it's the just the R3 board, and this thing is awesome. You know, to steal a quote from Frequent Flyer, this thing is all the way awesome. This is I've had about around 20 flights with it in the past couple of days, and all my other quads are sitting neglected because all I want to do is fly this one. It is it is fun. This is the funnest one that I've flown so far. Um, I'm trying to think of some bad things. Like I like to start off with the bad, and it's really hard to find really anything bad with this. Gosh, I'm trying to think. I guess one of the things that I've noticed, the way that I fly, which is real aggressive, the motors tend to be real hot after the flight, um, and I guess that's a negative. Maybe the motors are gonna, you know, not last as long as some of the other quads. But like I said, I've had about 20 flights and it still flies amazing. So, I guess time will tell on that. Um, Other bad things. Geez, it's just so hard to to pick this one apart. It's just so much fun and such a great flyer. So I can't really think of anything else. If I do, maybe I'll put it in the description, or if I find other problems, I'll post a comment on it. But otherwise, this thing is just it's amazing. I mean, it's got great. Oh, I guess this is one thing. It's got the red in the front, and that just bugs me. And I guess you can take these lenses off. I haven't tried it yet and replace it, but I've had so much fun with it that I just don't care right now. But the red's in the front, which I don't like. But other than that, it's not too bad. Um, so let's talk about the other stuff. Uh, Here's the transmitter, and I'm not hating on this transmitter. It's a hobby style. It's got some nice molds for your fingers. It's really comfortable to hold. It does come with sticks and thumb pads, and I'm a thumb flyer, but I prefer the sticks. The thumb pads just don't feel very good to me on most things. If there's optional sticks, I'll always put them on, even though I fly with my thumbs. but I mean, I guess it's much better for pinchers. It has 3 rates. The yaw doesn't change on the rates, and it's not a super fast yaw. It's a very nice yaw, but it's not real fast. But the pitch in high rates on this gives this the ability to literally turn on a dime. It'll turn so fast that it's kind of scary. Like, I'll fly it straight up my head like I like to, and I mean, I'll get it within inches of my face, and it'll turn right when I want it to. And so the yaw combination with the pitch makes this thing incredibly nimble, even though the yaw isn't super fast. I think it's actually balanced perfect. It does amazing funnels, banks very well, and the funnel turns themselves, like I said, are instant. They're so fast. Let's see. It comes with a full set of prop guards, which, you know, if you've watched any of my other reviews, I don't like. I don't use them. I haven't even put these on, but I will say they're incredibly thick and tough. So if you are a person that likes prop guards, then these are pretty nice. And I can't tell you what the battery life is with the prop guards on because I don't use them, and I'll probably never put them on. But I imagine since they're pretty heavy that it probably takes a minute or so off the flight. Comes with a 750 milliamp hour battery. You get about, the way I fly anyway, I've gotten about 10 minutes, around 10 minutes of flight on these, and they take an hour or maybe a little bit more to charge. This one does come with, like I said, with the camera. It's a 2 megapixel camera, very easily removable. I'm not a big camera, you know, I don't really fly to take pictures, so I've used it a couple times. After the credits, I'll throw up some flight footage of this so you guys can see what it, you know, what it looks like. It takes really good stills. There's some jello, like, you know, most quads, there's some jello effect when you're actually doing video. But frequent flyer asked me, he said that some people are reporting bad cameras that had watermarks on them. This one doesn't have a watermark. It records fine, it takes pictures fine. So I'm not sure if that's different models that Huiying has put out, or their quality control in their factory just isn't very good. But this one that I have, the camera works real good. Comes with a full set of spare props. Like I said, it has thumb pads too, screwdriver. So it comes with, I like the full set. Some companies only send you 2 props, which I really don't understand, but this is a full set. Let's go back to the transmitter real quick. It has these buttons here that I guess do something. It has it for prop guards and without prop guards, but I didn't really see any difference really. So I'm not really sure what that's about. You can toggle off and on the LEDs, which I think is a really cool feature. And then it has the camera buttons here and the trim buttons. Like I said, it has 3 rates. The rates are up here, and the flip is here, and then you give input wherever you want it to flip. Does awesome, really tight flips. Full pitch forward, you can do great back flips and side flips and keep your speed up. If you're doing full forward pitch and you try to do a front flip, it you know, stalls out a bit. I don't usually do front flips when I'm going fast. The instruction manual here is all right. As you can see, it's in English and Chinese, and it tells you everything, but it's a little difficult to understand in parts. I had to read it a few times to actually you know, understand some of the things they were trying to say. I got this one from AliExpress, and as you can see here, the packaging was pretty beat up by the time I got it, but there was absolutely nothing wrong with the quad itself. It was fine. Everything was totally perfect inside and out. So you know, I don't know the versions. I'm not sure who's selling which version, but AliExpress, when I ordered this one, I got like I said, I got the board the R3 board, which is, I guess the one that you want, because the other ones are having dropouts and stuff. I did test the range of this. Dave Review on YouTube asked me about the range because he got the R3A board and he's having a lot of problems with it. And I tested the range and it was about 200 feet or so. I kind of zigzagged through the trees. So the pedometer, was a little bit off, but I'd say it's around 200 feet. So the range, everything on this one, the one that I received, it works great and is awesome. And I really can't, for this model that I received, and I know that there are people out there have models that they've had problems with, but for this model that I have right here, this thing is freaking awesome. I mean, I love this. It is, it almost instantly became my favorite flyer. And, I have many quads, and this one is just, it eats them up. I mean, it eats them up. It's not quite as fast as, some like the Hubsan X4, which is incredibly quick and fast and takes, some skill to actually fly aggressively. This one isn't quite as fast as that, but this thing is fast. So it makes me happy, and it does exactly everything that I love about flying these quadcopters. Let's see. I think that's about it. I'm gonna take it outside. I'll show you the pitch and the yaw and do a couple flips and do a little bit of flight. I already have some footage of it up. So if you want to see some other flying a little bit more aggressively than I'll do for this review, then you can check that out. Like I said, it's a really great night flyer too. It's not quite as bright as the GP Toys F1 that I just recently did a review on. That thing lights up like a Christmas tree, but this one is still really decent. It's still very bright. It's got a nice headlight in the front too, so, which I kind of use because sometimes I get confused with the red being in front. But I think that's about it. So I'll take it outside and show you some test flight footage, and we'll call it a review. All right, let's go check that out. All right, this is a flight review here of the Huiying Toys X6058, and it is really, really windy, if you can see that. So the noise, hopefully the noise isn't too bad, and also the neighbor is mowing his big ass lawn again, so I hope that's not too bad for you guys. One thing I did forget to mention in the tabletop review is that you can reset the recalibrate the accelerometer by holding both sticks down and into the middle, and then the lights will flash, and then it'll be recalibrated. So we'll start off on low, and I'll show you the pitch and the yaw, and we'll move up from there. And hopefully I'll do this pretty quick because it is so windy and noisy. So this is on low, and you can see the pitch is real little on low. It's real docile. There's the yaw rate, and that's, I don't think it changes. So here's medium. Oh, sorry. Hopefully that's getting it. There's the pitch on medium. And there's the yaw. Back over here a little bit. And here's high. And you can see the pitch is really good on high. And there's the yaw. Maybe it does change slightly, but not much. But you can see the pitch is really good on high. So do a couple of flips here. I can keep it in the camera with this wind. So real nice tight flips. Really like the flips on this one. All right. I think that's good for the flips. Okay, maybe one more. There's a front flip. All right, we'll bring it out and do a little bit of flying with it. And you can see the funnels are just awesome with this. You can see how, woo! You can see how quickly this thing turns. I mean, it is fast in the turns with the full funnel turn. And do some banking. Thing is a really nice flyer. Really fun. It's hard to stop flying this. I just want to keep flying it, even though I want to try to tone down the length of these reviews. But man, is this thing fun. Oh wow, the wind's really picking up now. Bring it out one more time and right. I think that's pretty good. I think you guys seen this fly in action, and I'm sure I'll be posting more videos of this thing rallying right towards my head, which is how I like to fly. Feel like if I'm not ducking out of the way, I get a little bored. I almost fell ducking out of the way of this yesterday. It's pretty funny actually. I wish I would have had that on camera. Anyway, I think that's about good for the flight review. I think I showed you everything. Thing is real nice and stable. Super fun to fly. Bring it in. Oh, that's the X6058. Iron Man canopy. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.